Today we will start with Bhoot. Oh, not this one. Neither this one. Please don't return. Well, okay. Last video also we learned something about Bhoot, right? What was that? Bhootha-Bhaval Prabhu, which means the Lord of past, present and future. There, the name Bhoot or Bhuta represents past. The word Bhuta has multiple meanings in Vishnu Sahasranama. Bhuta means elements, as in Panchabhutas, the 5 elements of nature. Which are the Panchabhutas? Fire, water, air, earth and sky. These are the Panchabhutas. Then, of course, Bhuta means ghost, the most common meaning we all know. And then Bhuta means living beings. So here we are referring to the latter meaning of Bhuta, which is living beings. Without your father, you will not be in this world. Your father is the reason for your birth. Likewise, Lord Vishnu is the father of all living beings. He is the creator of all living beings. That is why he is called Bhootha-Krit, which means the creator of all living beings. Your father is your protector too. Just think and see in how many situations he would have protected you. Maybe from falling down when you were a kid, from your mother's scoldings a lot of times. He is protecting you because he is your creator. Likewise, Lord Vishnu, being the creator of all living beings in the universe, protects all living beings too. That is why he is called Bhootha-Bhrid, which means the protector of all living beings. Well, I am not ignoring the importance of mothers. I assure that we will have a minimum of 50 to 100 names from the Vishnu Sahasranama to explain the importance of mothers. But allow me to complete this video with the role of fathers. Bhava. The word Bhava means the state of existence. When we learned the name Vashatkara yesterday, we said that Lord Vishnu controls 6 stages of all beings. Which are the 6 stages? Birth, existence, growth, change, decay and death. So the word Bhava or the name Bhava further elaborates the concept of existence. We said your father is your creator, then you are his creation. As the Lord is Vishnu, who is everywhere and who is in everyone, he is a part of you and he is a part of your father also. So that is why the Lord is the creator and the creation himself. In this name, we come across a very important concept called Atma or the soul. When Atma leaves the body becomes cold and numb, and that is when we die. Atma gives the heat to all living beings. Lord Vishnu is the Atma inside all of us, which gives us the life. Well, that is nothing about Atma, because Atma is a very complex subject and is beyond our normal understanding. Well, I will tell you a story, the story of Nachiketas. Nachiketas or Nachiketa was a young boy. His father, Vajasravas, was once conducting a ritual where he was giving away all his wealth. We all love to help other people, right? So Vajasravas was giving away cows to the needy people. So the function was going on, and then Nachiketas noticed something. His father was only giving away ill and old cows. The new ones and the good ones he was all keeping with himself. So Nachiketas didn't feel good about it. Well, okay, if you want to give something to someone, you will always give the good one or the best one, right? Nachiketas felt what his father was doing was not correct. But he was afraid to go and ask him this. So Nachiketas goes to his father and he asks him, Dad, You are giving away all your wealth. I am also your wealth, right? To whom you are going to give me? Vajashtavas took it silly and he did not answer. He continued with his other, whatever he was doing. And then Nachiketas went again and asked, Father, I am your wealth, right? To whom you are going to give me? And Vajashtavas again did not bother to answer. And then Nachiketas went and asked again. It is same like you will ask your father or your mother for the phone when you want to play with it. You will go and ask, he will not give. Again you will go and ask, he will not give. Third or fourth time he gets angry, okay, you do whatever you want and gives the phone to you, right? Same way, Vajashtavas was also angry and he said, Nachiketa, I am going to give you to Yama. You go to Yama. Who's Yama? Yama is the god of death. Nachiketas happily goes to Yama. But Yama was not at home at that time. But Nachiketas waited. He waited for 3 days without food, water or sleep, so that he can see Yama immediately when he comes. The third day, Yama comes back and he sees Nachiketas there, all tired and waiting at the doorstep. He felt bad. Yama also said, Nachiketas, I'm so sorry. I'll give you 3 boons. You ask whatever you want. I will give it to you. So Nachiketas asks for 3 boons. The first one, he asks welfare for his father, because that is the starting point of all this, and he loves his father like all of us do. Yama said, okay, fine, done. Second thing Nachiketas asks, he wants to learn the ritual of fire sacrifice or yatna. Yama says, okay, granted. And then Nachiketas asks the last boon. He said, I want to know what happens after death. Yama was like, oh my god, what is this boy asking? Are you sure? Nachiketas said, yes, I am sure. I want to know what happens after death. Well, see, this is something even my colleagues doesn't know. Can I give you something else? Can I give you a PlayStation? You take it and go home, so that will be your third boon. Okay? Nachiketas said, yeah, PlayStation is good, it is fun, but it is a waste of time for students like me. Instead, I will take that time to learn something. Well, I can play, okay, because my studies are over. You should not. So, like Nachiketas said, you have to utilize that time for studies. So, Nachiketas was so adamant. He said, Yama, no, I want to learn what happens after death. And then Yama explains to him the concept of Atma. So, it took so much of pain for Nachiketas to understand the concept of Atma. That is why it is very difficult to learn, and this is probably one of the very few stories in our Puranas about the concept of Atma. So for the time being, let's learn that Atma means soul, and that gives life to us. The last name for today is a summary of 2 other names which we learned today. The first one is Bhootha, which means all living beings, and second one is Bhava, which is the state of existence. The Lord is the reason for the birth and existence of all living beings in his form of Bhoothabhavanah. So my dear friends, I am concluding today by recapping the names we learned today: Bhootha-Krit, Bhootha-Bhrid, Bhava, Bhoothatma and Bhoothabhavanah, which is all interrelated and has almost similar meanings, and which is read as Bhootha-Krit, Bhootha-Bhrid, Bhavo, Bhoothatma, Bhoothabhavanah. Keep him in your prayers. Stay blessed. Namaste.